put you on with Went as well. So, attention, I'm stoked to have on the show, I believe probably for the first time, but we've hung out a bunch, and he's a good person, and he's very DIY-friendly, very DIY-oriented. His name's Christofer Drew, Never Shout Never. What's up, baller? How are you?
Yeah, no, man, just kicking it.
Yeah.
Doing the day-to-day.
Doing the
First day on the road, too. First day of the time travel tour.
Yeah.
It's been pretty chill so far, you know, rekindling friendships, seeing old friends. Mm-hmm. It's been great.
And dude, I remember seeing, Christ, I think it was like the Fred the Sickest Kids tour, like Friday Night Boys or something, when it was just you up there with an acoustic, right? Was that the tour? Like one of those tours, like Crazy Donkey and Long Gun.
No, man, it was one of those for sure.
Yeah, like it's funny how everyone's just friends with each other, but I remember just you being up there, like just with the acoustic guitar, like, you know, probably getting booed at a lot, and now people are all over you.
I know, it's pretty insane, man. We've definitely come a long way in the past couple of years, and we're feeling stoked on where things are going, and I'm just fucking stoked on life, honestly. Life is good.
Definitely. And I think, by the way, it's twitter.com/Christofer Drew. You got Never Shout Never. You also got some other things going on as well. From an outsider standpoint, I don't really know you, besides knowing you, but would you say I feel like the last year or so, you've really, like, become more free. Would you say, like, you're just more open and just feel good about yourself?
Oh, yeah, dude. I feel great.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on an interview. Okay, come right back. All right. See you guys. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I mean, hell, I've just been chilling lately, dude. I'm finally to a point where I'm just ready for anything. You know what I mean? I'm not but before I was trying to be something, and I kind of let go of trying to be something, and now I'm just being me, and you know, you can take it or leave it kind of deal.
Right, and I know that you went through some like hard times, and I mean, welcome to the music industry, right? Where
yeah, dude.
Where people just
Yeah, dude, they light the fire for the hard times, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like people want you to be something, or like they're like, no, you have to do this song, you have to do it like this, you have to come across like that. And did you kind of did you get just frustrated and just with time travel? I feel like you just are maybe exploring new boundaries, but you always had it inside of you.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, with the last two records, you know, our major label releases or whatever the fuck they were, Harmony and What Is Love.
Right.
Those were jams. You know, we recorded those within a couple weeks. Yeah. And it was a song a day kind of recording process. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just because it was so goddamn expensive to record with those producers. And on this one, I was like, yo, we're doing this one by ourselves. You know, an hour away from our hometown, and you're not going to hear anything until it's done, and you're going to like it that way. Good. And it's going to cost $10,000 to make total, and you're going to be stoked.
And they should be happy that you're saving all that money, and also you.
I know. They got to be stoked at this point, man. You know, they're not telling me they're stoked, but
of course not.
They know it. Yeah, they know they are.
So when they tell you that they can't afford tour posters or some bullshit like that, you know that it's a lie because
exactly, dude.
Because you saved them plenty of money. It's called Time Travel. It's available now. You got this huge tour going on. But kind of just talk about, you know, it's been a while since you've been on the road, or just, you know, you've been doing your own stuff. I remember seeing you over Bamboozle Weekend, but you were doing your other thing. Which I think is great, because I think, does it put you at, like, make you more sane and to be able to do different things? To be able to express yourself in different ways? I
guess the biggest thing that I've struggled with is just, you know, people define me, or have defined me in the past with Never Shout, you know, like this cutesy little acoustic project, you know, that's what it's been. And I just felt like that wasn't completely me. You know, there's just so many different sides of me that I want to express. And I just felt I felt backed into a corner for a while. Like that was the only thing that I would ever be, is like this cutesy kid with a guitar, you know what I mean? Yeah. And, you know, getting a little older now. I'm in my 20s. You know, I'm 20 now, and that's fucking badass. I feel like a man now, and you know, it's a whole new beginning for me. This record definitely signifies a new start. You know, a new beginning, a new phase of experimentation. And you know, the cool thing is, I think these kids are stoked on it too. I think they want to go there with us. Yeah. You know, they want to go on this musical journey of who knows what the fuck's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Sgt. Pepper's by the Beatles, like just this chaos.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. Just no limits to where this thing can go, and that's what I'm really excited about. It just feels so hopeful. You know what I mean? In the past, I felt pretty hopeless. I'm like, where the fuck do I go with this next record? Am I going to keep doing this acoustic thing? Yeah. Am I going to keep trying to suffice these 14-year-old girls that are eventually going to grow out of this stuff and start listening to good music anyway?
Right. Hopefully.
You know what I mean? Or do I just do what I want? And this record was like, hell, we're just going to do whatever we want and not care what anybody says. And that's and that's why I'm stoked, because I just feel totally satisfied, because, you know, whenever we started recording this record, it was like, holy crap, we just set something up, you know what I mean? We're recording this ourselves. If this goes bad, we're done for.
Right, yeah.
But, I'm just stoked that everything's worked out. The record's out now, which I never thought was going to happen, just because it's so strange, and kind of threw Warner off whenever we sent it to him.
Right.
But the record's out, kids are digging it. Life is good.
Damn right. This might be a little unprofessional on my part, but I to be completely honest with you, and I know that when I'm the interviewer, he's supposed to be, you know, all, you know, sucking up to the guests and stuff. I really wasn't that big of a fan of your stuff in the beginning. I actually kind of almost hated you, and I've not really hated you, but I've really come to respect you in the last year and a half. I think that because I felt like you always had this inside of you, and over Bamboozle Weekend I gave your other project a really good listen. I was like, wow, I was like, this kid's got it. And listening to Time Travel, that's why I was like urging them. I was like pleading, please let me have him on the show, because I really think with Time Travel, dude, like I kind of hate myself for my original thoughts on you, but I gave your music a listen. It just wasn't for me. But this Time Travel, dude, is fucking really good. So I'm
Thanks, man. But I mean, what you say, whenever you say that, you know, like, dude, I went through the exact same thing. You know, it's like I was watching myself third person almost, going through all that stuff. Because I was so young, it felt like a fucking blur. You know what I mean? Whenever you're a kid, it's like you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but it's happening. Right. You know what I mean? And I think that was my biggest struggle. I was looking back and I was like, damn, I fucking hate myself. Not like hate myself, but just like, damn, this is not me. Like, this is not chill. Like, this is. That's why I felt backed in the corner, you know what I mean? Because things just happen so fast, and people are, you know, telling me this, that, you know, and
no direction to go.
Finally, I finally got some time to catch up with myself and really discover myself. You know what I mean? And I think that was my biggest part. I always knew that it was in there too. I always knew that something good was going to come out of it, but it was really difficult for me to jam my own records, and I knew something was wrong whenever I couldn't, you know, jam my own record and be stoked on, you know, showing people it. So I think Time Travel was definitely my chance to be like, let's just do exactly what we want and see what happens.
And fuck the world.
And exactly, dude, fuck the world. I mean, we've been saying, it sounds so wrong, but we've been saying fuck everybody but us. But we don't mean that. We've just been saying it.
And Jeff, your TM.
Our fucking motto, dude.
And Jeff, your TM, because I've known Jeff for years, dude. He's a fucking, he's a legend, dude.
Oh, I love Jeff, man. He's the best.
I've known him for years, since I was probably about 9 years old, dude, because I used to, the Midtown dudes used to be my guitar teachers. So I've known,
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I've known Jeff for years. But, all right, good. So I don't feel that bad for calling you out on that, because, well, I'm glad that you can.
Dude, me and you, dude, we were in the same boat, man.
Cool. Perfect.